Hello and welcome to Raisu's Reviews and welcome to 2026. We have December's pre-orders from 2025 and we're going to take a look at them. So let's see what Amiami has in store for us today. So first up we have Prismawing Anime Konosuba Aqua 1/7 complete figure pre-order Prime 1 Studio for 29,600 yen. I can say right away I don't love Aqua's face here. Like I get it, I get this like cartoony, which is like what the thing Konosuba is trying to do, but like I actually think Aqua's pretty cute amid her dumbness, and I just don't see that. Her face is just too dumb here. Let's look at the rest of the figure though. She's got like a little bit of an effect here with like a purple stand. She's chesty. Her hair looks decent. The sculpt looks fine. I don't love it. There's something about this I don't like the pose. I don't like the face. I don't really like the sculpt. It's kind of just a miss for me. I'm a big Aqua stan. Like, well, she's my favorite Konosuba. I'm not the biggest Konosuba fan in the world, but out of the Konosubas, I like her the most. But yeah, it's not doing anything for me. And then we have, I have not seen this one, TV anime Uzaki-chan wa Asobitai Double Hana Uzaki Angel version 1/7 complete figure pre-order by Proof for 22,440 yen. Okay. I feel like this is like a color of lingerie that's not really like gone for very often on anime figures, and I kind of appreciate it. I don't know if it super goes with Uzaki herself. I do like that faceplate, but this doesn't go nudie, does it? It's Uzaki, it probably doesn't. But okay, let's go. I want to look at this one. I do think there's something here, like it's a little unique. I like the look of the lingerie she's wearing. Again, it just doesn't suit. Maybe this color with the whites and the yellows don't super suit her gray hair, but it's cute. I don't hate it, and so far I've kind of mostly hated the Uzaki figures, but she's looking pretty cute here. I like her pose. I like her like on the little cushion. Yeah, there's some I don't like. Maybe it's the corset, not the corset. The what do you call a bonnet? The bonnet I don't like here the most, but the rest of it it's doing it for me. I don't mind this when it comes to Uzaki figures. And up next we have Arknight's Lapland the Decadenza 1/7 complete figure pretty from Mythios for 22,670 yen. I think Mythios is just kind of knocking it out of the park these days. I want to look at this part of the clothing here. I really like her sculpt on her like dress here, dress jacket. I like the little like silver buttons. I like the way the tie's color comes through and it fades from like blue to purple to red, and like the silver wolf lapel, I guess, or whatever you want to call that, and like with the gold chains. And like the asymmetrical leggings. I like her weapon here. It looks cool as hell. Her hair and her sculpt look good. Down here you can see more of the asymmetrical leggings, and this little like leg here thing here like helps accentuate it in a good way. Yeah, this looks sick. I like a little bit of the effect piece on the sword there. Not too much. Good stand. And she's got a little effect piece over here too in her left hand, or her right hand. Yeah, for 22,000 yen, this is pretty cool. I want to look at her face more. Let's see if I can find that. There you go. Yeah, her face is probably like my least favorite part. It's like a little small compared to the rest of her, but it doesn't look bad. But there's this piece right here looks pretty cool too. Maybe besides this part right here. But yeah, that's a pretty cool Mythios Arknights figure. And I'm sure there's going to be more of them coming in the coming months. Up next we have Makanai Tumine Losing Makene, Too Many Losing Heroines, Anna Yanami, 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Kurobukiya. I feel like Anna got a figure like 2 months ago or last month, along with maybe some of her other anime mates. But this is cute for 18,000 yen. This is not bad. It's kind of bog standard, but I like her expression. I don't mind the stand. I think the sculpt looks cute. Like, it's very simple because her outfit is simple besides the 4 ribbons, but my wife hates the 4 ribbons. No, I think it's the reason she didn't watch the show. But I don't know. I really like it. It's just kind of cute. Very simple way, but there's not much to like really see here. It's just kind of like your standard cute figure. I do like this little like stand. I don't know if that's supposed to be like the earth or like something like topography of some sort, but it's cool. And it's got like this old like Monogatari like stand with a bunch of bunch of shapes. So yeah, not bad. Not great though. Just like, you know, it's doing its thing. Up next we have Puella Magica the Movie Rebellion Tea Party Cake Song version non-scale figure complete set pre-order single shipment for 28,500 yen, and all of the girls are also individually sold by themselves, I believe. Right? Let's click on Magica. Yeah, so they are all for sale by themselves as well. So that is cool. Alright, so yes, these are all for sale individually as well. But this is a pretty good deal because you get all of it at once, and it's all in one single shipment, as they say. Obviously, like these little figures themselves are not going to be the most amazing things in the world, but I just like the idea of that. So it's very much like taking a moment and making it into a figure, which I've always loved, I guess. But I just think it's cute. If you're a big Magica fan, this could be like a really cool piece to have sitting around. They have the background here to make it look even better, but yeah, the sculpts are going to be what they are, and they're cute, and these are how they'd be individually. Like, the seats are like translucent, and that's whatever, but they all are colorful and come through. I also like this very short-lived version of Homura. The little tea party table, and the little I forget the name of this guy, but you know what he does, or she does. Yeah, this looks really cool. Really cool idea. And there's a new Madoka movie on the horizon, so I'm sure we're gonna see more stuff. Up next is Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable Minami Fuyuki 1/6 complete figure pre-order by Union Creative. I watched like the first 2 episodes of this show, and besides the part where it's in Hokkaido, I like that part. I found it not the most charming thing in the world, but the main girl is pretty cute. There's a little snowman down there because it's in Hokkaido and there's snow. She's keeping warm by keeping her shirt open and her scarf on, you know, classic, and wearing a skirt. But at least her neck is warm, as they say. Oh, what the heck? Okay, this must have been in the show, and I must have commented on it in the show. That's not how you wear a scarf. You don't put it around your hair. As far as I know, maybe I'm out of touch, but that looks awful. I imagine that's just how that's just how she is. That's not the figure's fault. That's just who she is. Okay, so she got her nails painted. She's kind of like a Garu. She's got her phone. It's cute, right? It's doing its job. The stand is nothing, but 30,000 yen. It is a 1/6. Yeah, if you're the Minami Fuyuki fan, this is like one of 2 or 3 figures. Yeah, 2 you ever gonna get so far. So yeah, go for it. It's not bad by any means. It's just kind of a little overpriced and not very dynamic. Does she have another faceplate? I didn't look at that. No, only one faceplate. Up next is, oh my god, it's Kuroneko. Is Oreimo 2 Kuroneko Ruri Goku Shironeko version 1/6 complete figure pre-order from Solar Rain. I paused the recording and I went and got. So I think this is the first time Kuroneko has come up on my Amiami reviews, but I do have a Kuroneko scale. I don't know how well this is coming through, but on my little webcam, but this is one of the first scales I ever ordered online. So that's like a good memory for me. I don't think it's like aged particularly badly. I still think it's like pretty cute, little sweet Lolita. I really like Kuroneko, despite how weird her role in the show got eventually, but ooh, it's dusty. But yeah, good to see another Kuroneko figure. I'm a little biased. She's like used to be a girl I really like. These days, not so much, right? Oreimo wasn't an amazing show by the end, so yeah, nice to see Kuroneko. She'll hang out with us for a bit. So this new Oreimo 2 Kuroneko Ruri Goku Shironeko version 1/6 complete figure for 18,800 yen. I really like this. It's really cute. I like the stand is obviously pretty basic, but I like the looking back, holding her sun hat. She looks really happy. Oh, and she has a different faceplate where she's more tsundere. I like her little dress here, and like the colors of it. They're at Tokyo Big Sight because they're all nerds. Yeah, a little bit loose fitting strap is really cute. She's just, I love her. I would keep this faceplate on. I think it's really good. Obviously, this is not like the most amazing thing ever, but I'm just so happy to see a Kuroneko figure. And I think it's really cute. Like, if I saw this at a cheap price, I would pick it up for old time's sake. It's cute. I love Kuroneko. Up next is a 40,000 yen 1/4 toga figure from Good Smile Company. Ooh, that price caught me off guard, but it's because it's 40,000. So the Himiko toga figures have not wowed me so far. There's that really, really weird one. I think it's Himiko who has a really weird one. Yeah, right, this one right here. That one that like defies logic and is only 15,000 yen. I need to see these in real life. But I just haven't loved them so far. I feel like they don't capture the character I want, like the way I want them to. Like this is fine. I don't like her eyes here, even like I think that's a little bit too exaggerated version of her eyes. I don't like this texture on her sweater here. I don't know, it's kind of just boring. It's just, do something dynamic, do something cool. You're charging almost $500 after shipping for Westerners, who are probably, let's be real, a lot of Westerners buy Hiraka figures. But yeah, it's just not doing it. It's not bad by any means. It's like well made, but just the concept is not well realized enough. I'm just not a fan. Kuroneko doesn't like it either. Up next, we have Atelier Ryza 3 Alchemist at the End and the Secret Key Ryza Swimwear version 1/6 scale figure pre-order from Spirit Tail for 24,200 yen. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting pretty tired of Ryza figures. I have a Ryza figure over there. It was one of the first ones that came out. I think she's cute, but there's just too many Ryza figures. There's also a lot of swimsuit Ryza figures, but this is Ryza 3 because there's 3 different Ryza games, and she gets figures from all the different games, so that also oversaturates the Ryza market. And it's not like Miku, where like her oversaturating is fine because they're all like almost a lot of them are creative and cool. And this one's not bad. It's like not a bad figure by any means. The sculpt is cute. Her little touches of her hair are nice. I like her body's always nice, and like she's in a swimsuit. It looks great, but like, and I like the little touchdown on the the water in the stand. It's all great, but just so much Ryza. I think this one's in particular is pretty cute though. But the Ryza fatigue is getting to me. Cute figure though. Up next we have Brown Dust. That sounds awful. Brown Dust 2 Morphia Daydream Bunny 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Hobby Sakura. I'm scared. What is this from? It's literally called Brown Dust. Everyone's waiting in the line to pre-order Brown Dust. Alright. I like that she has like this like extra leg bulge fat here. You don't actually see that on anime figures very much, or in even anime art. Because that's how a lot of human beings actually work around there to some degree. They don't also have this waist and these little leggies down here, but what are you gonna do? I like the little like seashell, coral, mermaid. Bathing suit is a generous term, but yeah, I do like this, like it's struggling to stay on here kind of thing. I love that. But she's almost like basically naked from behind. Yeah, I do like the little like the parfait thing she has here. This figure is very lewd, but it's cute. I don't know what Brown Dust is, but I'm sure it's great. This design's a little much though for me. It's got some good points though. Up next we have Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation 2 Fitz Doll 1/8 complete figure pre-order from Kotobukiya. I just saw the shades and I started giggling. What do these shades remind me of? I guess like Gojo, or like for some reason it reminded me of Back to the Future. I think that's wrong though, or like the guys in Yowamushi Pedal with sunglasses on. I don't know. I find them funny though. So who is this character? This character goes by Sylphiette, Sylphie, or Fitz. I do not know their gender. I cannot tell. I think they're a girl, but I'll say they. So the shades are so funny. All right, I love the shades. You're rocking it. The stand looks like the. I'm sure there's a specific name for what the gavel hits on a judge's like bench. I'm gonna look it up. Name of the thing the gavel hits. Sound block. It's called a sound block, according to not the AI overview, but a Reddit thread. Yeah. So they're sitting on their little sound block. I don't know if they have something to do with judges, or it's not actually what it's supposed to be. I think that's what it's supposed to be. I think they look cute, but like the sculpt is pretty basic. Stop that. Stop that. And something about this part of the face sculpt around like the eyes and eyebrows I don't love. Maybe it's the character design is really simple. It's hard to like make it stick out in a nice way, but I don't know. I don't love it. And just this is much better. See how much better this figure gets when you add the shades. The outfit is not my kind of design. It reminds me of like Titan. I've watched this like 2 episodes of Mushoku Tensei, and one of them was forced upon me because it was playing when I was waiting for Evo to start during the grand finals. Yeah, it's pretty boring figure, but it got some cool shades, and it's only 20,000 yen. Oh, I like this design. Up next is Kana Narashima illustration Komase-chan. Complete figure pre-order by Union Creative. That makes me think it's an original. So we got like a little kind of a Christmassy themed character. I think she's pretty cute. She kind of reminds me of like an updated version of Sonico. You got the boob window close up, and she's also like an elf. I like her little like cardigan here, or whatever you want to call that. The virgin killer kind of heart window and under boob window shirt is certainly a thing. She just looks cute though. I just like her design, especially her face. She kind of looks like a mix. If Sonico was a To Love Ru character, but that's fine. I'm digging it. And she got a little belly button. I don't know, this is really cute. This is one of the cuter original figures I've seen in a while. I like it. Do I like it 30,000 yen? No, but... Okay, up next is Fatal Fury's City of the Wolves, My Shiranui, 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Golden Head for 20,790. So this is based more on her current City of the Wolves design. This is the current fighting game she's part of, besides the other fighting game she's a part of and ruining. Something about fighting game characters, figures that aren't Strive, I think, just don't do it for me. I think they're trying to keep like the realism too much sometimes. I don't like the material of her outfit. I also don't really like this My Shiranui outfit either. I prefer the classic or something else that she's had over the years. I just don't like her face. It just doesn't look good. I also, again, don't like this weird like elevated stand. At least there's not a support pole. Let's count our blessings. But it's just not doing it for me. It's 20,000 yen. It's not a bad price, but I'm sure this is also sell. Mai's an incredibly popular character, despite her crimes. But yeah, just not doing it for me. It's My Shiranui again. Folks, we're cooked. The King of Fighters My Shiranui Anniversary Version 1/4 complete figure pre-order from Bear Panda, as opposed to a different type of panda. Okay, I kind of like this one a bit more, even though it's cheaper. It's kind of got a different look to her, and I like the metallicness of the outfit and like the big hair with like the big whatever you call that. It's one of those things that are you tie the bell through or whatever. Her fan looks pretty plain, but the stand looks cool. It's kind of a cool design. I like it much better. I like the umbrella too, and she's doing like her fan out pose in a cool way. Hold on. Is there a 1/4 version too? No, this is the 1/4. This is a 1/4 for 13,000 yen. What's the catch here? Is this thing gonna crumble? Like, I don't think it looks like amazing, but like for 14,000 yen, this sculpt doesn't look bad. Yeah, I think it looks good. Up next is Anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood Figure Museum Jonathan and Dio Special Color 1/8 figure pre-order from Sentinel for 20,000 yen. So I talked earlier about like exact moments from something. This is one of those again. It's like trying to be sentimental, but I find it like kind of funny. Oh my god, Dio. This is kind of hilarious. It's been years since I watched Phantom Blood. Like, when it came out, I watched it. I just watched it when it came out. When it was airing, that's how old I am. But, this is just so fun. Dio's face right here. Can you imagine displaying this? Like, here's my Dio fighting. And if you don't have it this angle, you're never going to see Dio's face, but if someone turns it over. Oh, that's hilarious. This figure's great. Up next is GIF plus Zenless Zone Zero Asaba Harumasa Sparkling Wonderland version 1/8 complete figure pre-order from Mythios for 6,500 yen. So this is Mythios' budget line. You can tell with the sculpt on the clothes here. He's got a cool little guitar. I never got to this like event in Zenless. I was out before this. I hate this little like blue lattice right here. Awful. He's got his little yellow belt, a little bit of ripped jeans. He's a cool guy. This little stand is better than the tape decks, but it works with the music. Yeah, it's not bad. 65,000 yen. I do know there's actual fans of this character, but this outfit is so dorky. I just don't like it. Up next is bonus Snowbreak Containment Zone Katja Danger Dancer version 1/7 complete figure by Reverse Studio for 9,900 yen. Series title, Snowbreak Containment Zone. Alright, so she is on a stripper pole. Her legs are a little thick with like a little bit of bulge going past the ribbon here. She's got a little bit of a love handle gap. Yeah, this is not looking... Do you get the stripper pole stand with this? Yeah? That's not bad. That's the design it's based on. This is not bad for just under $100 if you are a fan of Snowbreak Containment Zone. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Not much for me to say. I'm not the biggest fan of the design overall, but it's cute and it does the job. Up next is Niji Sanji, that's a VTuber. Makaino Ririmu, illustrated by Kei Mochizuki, 1/7 complete figure pre-order from DMM Factory for 18,810 yen. Alright, so we got a little devil girl here. I love devil girls. Sculpt on the face is not super bringing me in. Feels a little like plain, but I like the little tongue sticking out and the like little bit of pink in her hair and the wings. The pose is like pretty leaning forward and there's no support poles, so I like that. I do like her outfit. It's like got a lot going on. I wish I could get a better view of the back, but it's kind of like a coat that's billowing and you're seeing like she has half of it off behind her. The wings look bad in my opinion, but and then she's got her like little like succubus demon girl tattoo down here, and the little leggy thing here always helps accentuate the legs and make them look less plain. And she's got another one down here, and then the nice looking cute boots. Yeah. Get the face sculpt is just a little weak compared to the rest of the figure, but for 18,800 yen, that's not bad. Up next is Zashiki Warashi-chan, 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Muse Molds for 26,120 yen. What is this from? This is an original. Okay, so she's playing fighting games really badly, but she's still on stick, so she hasn't moved on. She's old. She's a boomer. She doesn't have a hitbox, just like me. So I appreciate that. For the design, I like the colors being used in her, like the red and the black with her gamer chair, which is also red and black, and her like sports bra or sports top here, and like her little coat. I want to get a closer look at her stick. It looks like one of the old like Hori Rap 4s, or maybe like a Hori Rap 3, something like that. It looks pretty nice though. Like you can see like the buttons are actually angled like a real stick, and then they have that button, but there's no like buttons along the top, which there probably would be a few. There'd be like a PC, PS4 Switch and stuff like that, but let's get into the nitty gritty. I like her one little silver strand. I like her little kind of like gremlin face. She's like, I'm gonna beat you at fighting games and you're gonna get mad, just like me. Yeah, I love this. I think like I don't like parts of it, but the sum of the parts are really cool. I like it. Blue Archive Hinata 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Q's Q for 20,860 yen. Hinata is a really gorgeous Blue Archive character. She's not like my type of design, but I acknowledge that she is just gorgeous, and I think they've done a really good job here. Like, I think this is one of the better Blue Archive figures I've seen previewed for a while. First off, she's got her big ass trunk. I can't remember what weapon she has specifically, but it must be like a artillery or something. Maybe this will help. No, she's always just got the trunk. She looks great here. I think the face sculpt looks good, with like you see a little bit of her eye under the translucent hair. I like the little bit of like the boob bulge sticking out with her tie going over it. I think her halo looks pretty good. Again, I love the trunk. I love her big like nun, whatever the name of the thing the nun wears are. Words are hard, you know. I like a little bit of the leggy showing. She's like a little bit thick, even though she's also very skinny because it's an anime character made by Blue Archive. That isn't Hiyori. but also I think the Hiyori figure slimmed her down too. But yeah, I like just the billowing hair and her look and the trunk. I just love the trunk. Yeah, this looks great. Big win for Hinata fans. So we seem to be in the Blue Archive bracket. Up next is Blue Archive Hanako swimsuit 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Good Smile Art Shanghai for 17,800 yen. I said Hanako, not Hinako, right? Okay. I like this way less. I've always found this the swimsuit Hanako, it's just a fucking wet t-shirt. Like a button-up wet t-shirt. Like, I guess if you're like 12 or 15, that's really hot, but like, I don't know. Also, her halo is much worse than Hinata's back there. Like, she's pretty, but like, I don't know. I don't really love the hair sculpt. I don't actually like her face sculpt. Yeah, this is just doing nothing for me. The stand's okay. Is this the Hiyori? They did indeed slim down. Yeah, it looks like she got slimmed down a little bit. Her belly's supposed to be a little bit more chubby than that, but oh well. So this is the Blue Archive Hiyori swimsuit Memorial Lobby version 1/6 complete figure pre-order from Fat Company for 25,720 yen. I like Hiyori. She's very overtly sexualized, I find, in the game, but she is still cute at the same time. They're doing more sexualizing of her than they even slimmed her down a little bit, which I'm not a fan of, but oh well. I like the little popsicle here. I don't like the pose. It's like a little bit too like compromised. I like her. I do like her swimsuit design a lot, and I do think it's well sculpted. I just don't like that she's crying. And her halo looks great though. It looks absolutely great. It works and it's doing what it needs to do. I don't like the slimmed down. I don't like the compromising position. Up next is Blue Archive Aru Dress Memorial Lobby version 1/7 complete figure pre-order. I do realize when it's Memorial Lobby, that's like the one from when you have them on your desktop on Blue Archive or your title screen, I guess. Not title screen, but your main screen. And you choose them. I like the Kyoko one where she was playing with the cats. For 22,990 yen, again by Solar Rain. I like this one more than Hiyori, but less than Hinata. The sculpt on this doesn't look like super amazing. I like how much effort they put into like everything else going on. Got your menu, some Wawa, some chair, but just Aru herself looks a little boring. She's not popping enough for me. But it's like she is doing that like wistful look, and you're chatting with her. But I think Aru has better figures out there. It's not bad though. Up next we have we have Anime Uma Musume Cinderella Grey Obey Your Master 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Fat Company for 26,680 yen. So for those who are not caught up on Cinderella Grey, this character rules, but this figure has an extremely bad support pole. One of the most egregious support poles I've seen in a while. So it's like connected to this end of the... Sorry, I was pointing, not using my mouse. It's connected to this end of the figure stand right here. And she also has a lifted part right here for her shoe. I feel like if you needed this kind of support stand to make the figure work, maybe the idea wasn't that good to begin with. Is there not a way we could do this pose without that hideous support stand? Make the stand a bit bigger and have like a little bit more of her shoe on the ground. I don't know. But it just looks... That support pole just looks horrendous. If you can hide it, and let's see how good of a job they do hiding it. Nope. Still can see it. Light as day. Nope. Still can see it. Nope. Still see it. Oh, it's a little hidden right here, but I can still see it. If you view her from behind and her tail is obscuring most of the stand, it's fine. Like, I love like her highlights from the yellow. I know the lighting's doing some work here, but the yellow and the blues. This character is also like so cool in the show. Like, even with all the, like, I wouldn't buy a figure with American flags on it in general, but it's just her design. But I don't know. That support stand is really killer. Like, look at her. She's got her cool star eyes and stuff. Because she's a shithead. But I love her pose, but it's at what cost? It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Umusme Pretty Derby Shion no Yume Mitori Tokai Teo 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Kotobukiya for 25,080 yen. I think this is a cute little Tokai Teo like figure that has like a weak face sculpt and kind of a weak sculpt in general, but I like the concept. Ugh, I hate that cone foot support there too. Like, Tokai Teo just has like very little presence here in her face. It doesn't pop for me. That's my word of the day apparently. But I do like the design of the outfit and what's everything going on. It's a little bit different for Teo, and like it's cute, and I like the idea of it, but just there's a few things holding this figure back from being good. The cone thing here, her face sculpt. Yeah, it's almost there. This is like almost a really good figure, and I'm sure some Teo fans will be very happy with it. Up next is my wife's girlfriend, Umusme Pretty Derby Mihono Bourbon Code Icing version 1/7 scale figure pre-order from Claynell for 26,120 yen. If I was super crazy about my Rice Shower collection, I would buy every Mihono Bourbon figure to go with her. My problem though, I like this outfit. I think it's cute. I like the stand. It's like a little kind of simple, like kind of in between like a Lolita and like a maid cafe outfit. Maybe specifically one that serves coffee. And I do think it's cute, but Mihono's like kuderiness here is kind of holding it back a bit. I wish it was like a little bit more dynamic. She does look cute, but I just wish she had a different faceplate. One that was like a little bit more interesting, because I think her face sculpt is not doing a lot of work here. Also, something about her hair sculpt I also don't like, but the dress is very cute. Up next is Fuyoko Mayuzumi Axe Grit version 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Design Coco for 34,980 yen. Holy, this kind of reminds me of a figure I saw recently. That being said, I like the colors going on here. It's very like, reminds me of like Neptunia or something. I have this weird like cat visor here is not doing it for me in this design. But I just do love the black, green, and white constantly being repeated throughout the figure. So some parts of this design, I imagine this character doesn't usually look like this. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's doing a lot of things I've seen figures do recently. Like, I also think there's some Miku figures like this. I don't know. I just don't love it. She's cute and everything, but the concept they're going through here is not working for me. Up next, it's my girl. Spirit Tail Gakuin Idolmaster 1/7 scale figure Hiro Shinosawa from Spirit Tail for about 20,000 yen. Still not loving some of the figures she's getting. They're not doing what I want. This is like a training dance outfit. She looks kind of like space cadet-y as she usually does. I still just think her eyebrows and eyelashes work really well as a face sculpt, but then they kind of just put her doing nothing. Like, she looks like she's tired from a dancing thing, but like, I don't know, or she's walking or running. Who knows? But just not quite there for me. If I was a mega super fan, I just like this girl's music, I would maybe get this, but I don't know, not quite there. There's gonna be a hero figure I will get. It's just not there yet. Oh, I've heard there's quite the NIKKE section, so brace for it. Up next is Goddess of Victory, NIKKE Blanc and Noir, 1/4 complete figure, provisional pre-order, single shipment, for almost the combined price of all the Blue Archive figures we saw today. 87,120 yen. Looks like they can be bought separately. That's good. Actually, not a lot of product images to look at here, so okay. Just gotta go with these. So when it comes to NIKKE designs, because we're gonna go through a lot of them, and I'm just gonna be frank, they don't usually hit with me. I think they're just missing like a certain je ne sais quoi. They're very like sex appeal forward and character design secondary. And there's some exceptions to that rule. I think there is some good character designs. Once in a while, they strike gold. But, I don't know. None of them really hit out for me. It also hit for me, and it makes, like, remembering who they are kind of hard, because none of the designs... So I don't know if I've reviewed these girls before, because they just go out one eye through the other. But, for almost $1,000, especially that shipment's gonna hurt. Do I think this is worth it? Are these two... They are 1/4, so that's kind of like the little bit of the going rate of the 1/4, and you can combine them together, and like the sculpt looks good from what I wish there was more product images for something this expensive. Maybe on the individual ones there's more, but I don't care enough to go look. But there's some small accessories. The stand does look nice. I think the girl on the right is a lot more interesting looking than the girl on the left. I guess that's probably Blanc? Maybe that's Noir. Who knows? Wait, I can just find out. Yeah, I was right. It is Blanc. So I like Blanc more than Noir, but... yeah, it's just... They're NIKKE figures. They look good. I'm not going to say these figures look bad, but do you think this is $900 to $1,000 after shipping and customs? That's up for you to decide. Or you just get the one of them that you actually like, but then you kind of have like you feel like you're not having the whole product, right? And up next is more of NIKKE. We have Goddess Victory NIKKE Dorothy 1/10 complete figure pre-order from Hobby Soccer for 8,000 yen. Now, I don't know if this girl is really big or it's just a 1/10. Yeah. It is just a 1/10. So for 8,000 yen for a 1/10, this is actually like a bit steep. But this is a very plain designed character. Like, I like her dress. She has nice thighs immediately, and I do like some of the color. I think the pink contrasts nice with the rest of the colors going on. But overall, as a design, it's very simple. Not that it isn't cute though. I do think this is pretty cute for 8,000 yen. I like her little like shoes too, but I don't know. It's a 1/10, so it's going to be very small unless, again, she's a giant character, so that's why they're calling her 1/10. But I don't think she is, and this is probably a very small figure. Up next, we have Goddess of Victory NIKKE Rupee Winter Shopper 1/6 complete figure pre-order from Max Factory for 33,000 yen. You know what? I have a prediction. You like how there's those like, I can't remember what game it is. It's like a visual novel or something, but there's this one like series of figures that you'd see like in Japan in secondhand stores everywhere. It's like something Leaf. I can't remember exactly what, but it's just they overproduced them a lot, and then they just kind of sat on shelves and just kept being sent through pre-owned stores for like a decade, and so you just see them everywhere, and you see them at anime conventions in North America too. I think like that's going to be NIKKE in like 5 years, because they have so many figures, and then nobody wants them, and they're just going to be, well, I'm sure some people want them, but nobody wants them like long term, and they're just going to be floating around in used stores forever. And yeah, that's where I think NIKKE Rupee will end up Okay, like let's be honest. I think this design is doing a little bit more. It's kind of got some Christmas going on. She's taking a big selfie. She's got very large breasts because she's a NIKKE character, and big thighs and a small belly because they're all like this, except the one that's chubby. She's sitting on the stool. She got a little bit like a spider web part here, and then like this back part here, and she's got a big star on her back. There's a lot of like design elements here, but I just don't like any of them. She's got cute. Her face sculpt is good. I'll give you that. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling this one. Also for that price, but it's a 1.6. But yeah. Up next is Goddess of Victory NIKKE Viper, 1/4 complete figure pre-order by Design Coco for 38,500 yen. This is the 1/4, and I do think this one kind of looks like it's worth the price. I think she's actually kind of cute. I like the snake in her hair. That's hardcore. Looks like it's like a poisonous one too. Okay, I don't like the line of drool. I didn't see that. I don't like seeing that. Whatever. She's got the typical NIKKE body. I like her little like cushions she's sitting on though. The drool's almost gonna make me gag. Ugh. But I can't look at it. I'm gonna gag. No, I'm out. I changed my mind. Up next is Goddess of Victory NIKKE Masked Romantic Maid 1/4 complete figure pre-order single shipment from Hobby Sakura. Try not to gag thinking about the saliva on that last one for 44,550 yen. All right, I think this girl's kind of cute. I've seen her around. I like her little barrel here. Let's see the barrel. Yeah. Oh my god. Patrick. You're caked. What the fuck is going on? The starfish is so caked. Okay, this is the best NIKKE figure we've ever seen. The perfect meal for the captain. Steamed lobster with severe poison. A fish that I took because I can almost read it. If only it was a little bit closer. I don't know. There's a lot. Okay, first off, I think she's really cute. Like this design's great. She's very scantily clad in NIKKE, but like they put some effort in this one. Yeah, like this looks good. It looks really good. She's really cute. Like I think everything here looks good. The caked Patrick. Yeah, I don't mind this one at all. This is the best NIKKE figure we've seen so far. It's very expensive, but it's a 1/4, and it's very like well realized. So yeah, if you like your hot pirate with the caked Patrick, there you go. Up next is Goddess of Victory NIKKE Elig Boom and Shock 1/7 complete figure pre-order by Hobby Sakura. This is one of the NIKKE characters that I do know because she's very bang forward, and you remember that. I do like bang forward characters like this. They're just cute. I think her design is pretty cute. Her weapon here is very like extreme and cool looking. She's ready for the water, and she looks very happy. I like how happy she looks. I like her little inner tube. Yeah, this is not bad. I think this girl generally, I kind of like her figures. Obviously, it's very, very scantily clad because it's NIKKE, but you know, not terrible. Probably the second best of the NIKKE figures in this run. And I think we're out of NIKKE. Up next is Katie Cole Fate Grand Order Anastasia and Vi Archer 1/7 complete figure pre-order Kadokawa for 25,540 yen. Alright, Support Bowl of Doom is back, but this time it's just for a mascot. So realistically, you could just put the mascot on the ground and not have the support pole at all, or just, you know, it's not on the actual girl itself, which is fine. I still think it's a negative, but I'm gonna not maybe make it half a negative as usually as support poles are. Anastasia herself, or maybe she's Vi, who knows. I like the stars in the hair, and I like her dress. I do like this design actually. It seems like not super Fate It's very beautiful. I like her little Vi, I guess, has the frozen shaved ice is what the word I was looking for. But I don't know, she looks really pretty. I think there's a lot good going on here. I like the simple beach stand. And yeah, just I like her sundress and her sun hat, and she's looking cute and good face sculpt. Not bad at all. And up next we have Assemble Heroines Fate Grand Order Ruler Leonardo da Vinci's Summer Queens Pre-Order from Our Treasure for 10,000 yen. Alright, I've never been the biggest fan of Da Vinci's design, especially this one. I don't know. It just doesn't look good. I like her gun and I like the colors going on, but like I just don't like this design at all. The stand is also super bland. It's a 10,000 yen figure, but like I don't know. Just not doing for it. I think the sculpt isn't great either, but it is a cheap figure. But I still think it looks bad. Up next we have Fate Grand Order Saber Okita Soji Final Ascension version 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Good Smile Company for 16,800 yen. So this is a very feet-forward figure, but I think it looks pretty good for the price. I like the tatami mat stand. You don't see that very often. And she's just kind of freely sitting, and there's like some pedals. They look like they're attached to the stand, probably. They don't move around. That's good. Very Nasu type face here, and the sculptor did their best. But yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's like you get what you're paying for here, but I think if you're a fan of this character or you collect sabers, I don't mean saber as in this. I don't know if she's related to the actual like lineage of Arthurian sabers. I don't want to step on any toes. Yeah, let's move on. And then we have Fate Grand Order Beast Ereshkigal scale figure from Aniplex for 24,200 yen. Alright, I can say right away I do not like the sculpt on her face. I know this is what this character looks like, but I just don't like it. I like her bathing suit. It's cute with like a little bit of belly button showing, and her weird like empty cage full of flowers is cool. I don't love the hair sculpt. She's got this kind of like beach water stand we've been seeing a lot in the last couple of years. Yeah, it's yeah. I've never been a big fan of this character design, and I don't think the sculpt is great. But yeah, it is what it is. Up next is Character Vocal Series 01 Hatsune Miku 17th Anniversary version 1/7 complete figure pre-order single shipment front by Kyoto. I think she's kind of serving here. I love like the pose and her face with all like the yellow thread everywhere, or ribbon is a better term. Like, yeah, I love that look. I like this design too. The yellow really pops against the green, and also like the black and the white help to like also draw your eyes. And she has the weird like spools on her hair of this ribbon. I don't know. This figure kind of is serving. I like it. Like, this could maybe be annoying, but and I don't see any like support poles of doom for it. I don't know. This looks cool. I kind of love this. Up next is Hatsune Miku with You 2025 version 1/7 complete figure pre-order from Furyu for 33,000 yen. I think I might have reviewed this one in my Niku video. Maybe. Probably not. Or I talked about this one with my friends. One of the two. So, we got support poles of doom. We got one, and we got one for our little panda guy. I think her outfit is pretty cool. I like this jaunty little staff here. Or cane. I like her outfit. Kind of. It's like almost doing it for me. I like all like the blue going everywhere, and like how it's different in the back, and I like the black and like the looping hair. I think the stand uses it well. I would not display it with, oh, that says not for sale. And she has a little like grimoire over here, and her little panda guy is cute, but the support pole is bad. And I wonder to some degree she's also using the cane as a support pole. But I think her outfit is like halfway there to being good. I think it's just like a little bit too many ideas for me at once. And they don't super mesh well from the front. I think it looks better from the back. But I don't know. Almost there. Miku, you still look good though. And that's it. That was all the figures today. That was a lot to get through. A lot of NIKKE, a lot of Blue Archive, a lot of the third one. That there was a lot of Fate. So thank you for coming by. We're gonna have some fun, like looking back at 2025 videos coming in the near future. We just gotta get to better work on them. But I hope you guys are all having a great 2026 so far, and I'll see you around.